Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Uncle Matt's Cookery Lessons, where you can check out my mussels. Hello, in this video I'm going to be cooking these mussels, making the classic Moules Marinières. Wine, cream optional, garlic, onions, herbs. It's absolutely sensational. I love this and I know you're going to really like this one. Alright, so this is the mussel recipe, isn't it? This is the one that everybody knows very, very well, certainly in the UK anyway, and it's French, because you can tell there, because of the weird spelling. And what I like to do is I like to put them into cold water to sort of revitalise them, and in my mind I think by putting some sea salt in there I'm recreating their home environment. And I'll leave them in there for quite a while, like 10 minutes or so, really let them sort of revitalise. And then we're going to inspect them. So if you find any that are open, you can give them a little squeeze or tap, and if they don't show any sign of wanting to close, then you throw them away. That one there has got the beard a bit. There you go. Remove the beard, because you don't want to eat that bit. So do take your time for this. And if you get any broken ones like that, discard them. It might actually be alright, but it's not worth the risk. You know, these things decay very, very quickly when they're dead. And that's why we don't eat ones that might have been dead. Anyway, so then I've drained off that fresh water, and I'm going to now start cooking the rest of the recipe. And it is really, really simple, this one. You can use shallots, onions. I'm using some red onion there. I think that's very, very essential, and I think the garlic is also really essential. Some people put a bouquet Garni in there, so I couldn't be bothered with that, so I just put a bay leaf in. That's enough of that. A bit of pepper. You will not need any salt. They're really salty as they are. Well, gorgeous, but you know, you don't need to add salt. Not required. So give that butter, that was unsalted butter, and the onions a few minutes to gently sweat, and the garlic, and in with the mussels that you drained, in with white wine. I will put the recipe in the description below, but you know, it's a list of ingredients. You put as much of one or the other as you like. You know, it's not going to really ruin anything. And we want the steam. We want the steam to cook these. So by giving the pan a little shake every now and again, it helps move them around. And you can lift it up and you can have a look. Some of them are opening, you can see there. Some of them are opening up, yeah, but most of them are not. So you obviously want to wait till they're all opened. Yeah, that's a guesstimate, 3 to 5 minutes. When they're really open like that, yep, lovely. In with the cream. The cream is optional. That's not absolutely classic, but I just think it's really nice. And a great big load of parsley. And then I thought I'll just give that another minute or so, and I'm happy. They're all really wide and open. Yes, excellent. Obviously, if you keep cooking them, they will just then get tough and shrink, and won't be as nice. So that's the point, to get them off. Serve them in a great big bowl, or leave them in the pot you cook them on. I like bread with mine. Anyway, hand you over to me for the tasting. But that's a useful little technique there. Look, you can use one mussel shell to eat the other one. Well, there we go. An incredibly simple dish. And absolutely wonderfully delicious. Oh, I love mussels. I love mussels so much. Once you get past the way they look. For me personally, just some nice, fresh, rustic bread to dunk in this delightful juice that we have. Do not add any salt. The mussels be salty enough. A glass of chilled white wine, or whatever drink you want. This is also very, very nice with cider, by the way. You can replace the wine completely with cider, and it's also gorgeous. So that is Moules Marinières. Feel free to change any of the flavours you want. That technique is a winner. It's the steam that opens them. But if you want to add some Thai green curry paste or something like that instead, wonderful. The flavours just marry so nicely with the mussels. They're so versatile. Anyway, I do hope you give that a try and you really like it, and I'll catch you in the next video coming pretty soon. Bye then. The juice.